the three of you are putting up some pretty impressive numbers, and it doesn't seem like there's any concern about one guy getting more than the other. What is it like inside that room right now as you all kind of all have a role and are all putting up some impressive stats?
It's fun. I mean, all three guys, we all compete throughout the week. Get better and get better every day. So when you show up on the field, we all want each other to get the ball and have fun and make some plays. So we're all happy for each other, and we got to keep going.
As much as you guys compete, though, do you ever take a peek at what Garrett's got, what Jackson's got, a season-long race to get in the end zone the most or most catches?
Not at all. I mean, as long as we all making plays, we're all having fun out there. We're all spraying the ball around. We're all getting touches. We don't really care about that. We just care about winning and just having fun at the most. So.
Back row far left, Brendan Gulick, Buckeyes Now on Sports Illustrated.
Hi, Chris. Thanks for a few minutes. How do you balance rest versus rhythm this week?
Say that again.
How do you balance trying to get healthy and rest your body versus trying to stay in a rhythm and the flow of the season when you don't have a game this week?
We had a couple days off, so we're resting for the bye week. But when we're on the field, we're always trying to get better. I think we got 3 practice days this week, so those 3 days we got to get better and just trying to prepare for the Indiana and Penn State.
I know he doesn't coach your position group or even on your side of the ball, but what are your impressions of Kerry Coombs as a coach, and how has he impacted your time here?
He always has energy. You're gonna get the same Coach Combs every day, so that's what I've seen from him, and he's impacted a lot of guys on the team, just not on the defense but on the offense too. So he brings that same energy every day, and that's what we get from him.
A couple in the front, Colin Gay, Rivals.
Hey, Chris, one of the things that when we were talking with Jackson a week ago, he said that you and Garrett have kind of been kind of the leaders to him in his development, and he wants to be the same thing for the younger guys, whether it's Marvin, whether it's Ameca. And I'm curious about, have you seen that from him, and what kind of role has he been playing in terms of the development of those younger guys, kind of the passing of the baton of sorts?
Oh yeah, of course. I seen that from Jax. Last year he was a freshman and we had COVID, so he didn't really see much. But just to see that development from him this spring and summer and fall, stepping into that role and taking that starting job, it's a lot there, and the standard's high. So just to see him go above that standard and bring some young guys with him, that's cool to see. So.
How do you and Garrett, how have you guys kind of taken him under his wing to kind of make sure that he's in a good position to kind of continue the expectation of the Ohio State wide receiver?
We're just having fun out there, really. Just try to make some plays and have fun in practice, and just try to bring him along. Jack's a great player, real talented, so Texas football. So just to make those plays in practice and set the standard and have fun. I feel like Jax is taking that along and setting the bar even higher.
Right in front of him, Dan Hope, 11 Warriors.
Hey Chris, you're a high school quarterback. Jack Tuttle might be starting for Indiana next week. I mean, what's that like, just kind of seeing what he's doing in Indiana and potentially having that matchup?
I can't wait. I mean, it's one of my best friends from high school, and we still talk to this day. So to see him get that start, hopefully this weekend when they play, to watch him, and hopefully when we go out there, he's starting. So I can't wait to see him, and I wish the best for him.
As someone who knows him well, what are the things about him that make him a good quarterback, that make him successful?
He's one of the hardest working guys I know. You can't take that away from him. His work ethic is off the charts, and he's always trying to make the right play. Always one of the best leaders I've seen. So to have those characteristics as a quarterback, that's huge, and I can't wait to see him play.
Right in front of him, Stephen Means, Cleveland.com.
Chris, if you were a high school recruit right now watching what you, Jackson, and Garrett are doing, what would you think?
Why not Ohio State? I mean, the receivers getting the ball, 3 receivers in the offense, and all 3 of us getting touches. So why not come here?
I know last year was basically you and Garrett show, but a lot went into why that was the case. Is this it exactly like playing out the way when Brian Hartline recruits wide receivers at the level he is with that? Not necessarily the rating, but the quantity. Is what you three are doing right now, is that proof that it actually can work and you can have multiple guys?
Exactly.
Have these type of-
Yeah, you can have multiple guys. I mean, 3 of us are balling out, but we have so many guys in the receiver room that can do the same thing. So the top 3 guys are balling out and putting up numbers and having fun out here mostly. So yeah, it's the place to be.
Front row, right, Tim May, letterman row.
Yeah, I was wondering, Chris, do you guys have a nickname for Ameca Egbuka, like double E, E squared, anything like that?
Nah, there's no nickname. But, I mean, Ameca is getting better. I see him getting better throughout the season. I mean, he's locked in, one of the hardest working guys in the receiver room. So I'm proud of him, and he's doing some damage on kickoff returns. So
That's what I wanted to ask you about. Can you speak to what it takes to return a kickoff? I mean, when you watch a guy do it like that, how much of it's bravery, how much of it's vision? I mean, you know, because you're kind of running into a buzzsaw there,
Yeah.
you know, hoping to come out the other end.
I mean, when you go back on kickoff return, you gotta think about your life. Really, it's a lot of it's a lot of guys on kickoff running full speed, trying to take the kickoff return head off. So, but it's natural for Ameca back there at kickoff return. If he get a couple blocks, it's gonna squirt through a hole. So I'm happy for him, and that kickoff return team is gonna be dangerous the rest of the season.
Real quickly though, what do you mean natural? What is it about him that makes it a natural?
When he sees a hole, he's gonna get through there. He knows how to set up blocks, read blocks, and once he sees a little crease, he's gonna get through there. And you saw it on Saturday. He had a couple good returns, and I can't wait to see him back there the rest of the season.
Right next door, Joey Kaufman, Columbus Dispatch.
Chris, have you paid attention or followed much the season that Jameson Williams has had? Even though they lost Saturday, it seems like he's been playing well, having a couple big catches.
Oh yeah, of course. That's my guy. That's my dog. We talk a lot. We got close over COVID last year, so when he left, I missed him. But he's balling out there. I mean, he's working hard, and it's showing up on the field. He's been going crazy out there. So I can't wait to see him ball.
Right next door, Bill Rabinowitz, Columbus Dispatch.
Hi, Chris. You broke through as a true freshman late in the year against Michigan mainly. There's so many guys on this team, so many true freshmen that have done it from the start, Denzel, Burke, and go down the list. Why do you think they've been able to do it, and how impressed are you with that?
I've seen it since the spring. This freshman class is special. There's a lot of guys that can contribute and have contributed. So once they get the opportunity, they're ready to ball. So I know most of them are locked in, and they know schemes. They know the Buckeye culture. So I'm proud of them, and they're doing good this year.
When did you realize they could make an impact so quickly?
Probably in the spring when I seen them play. Trey was huge in the spring, and Denzel. But they stayed locked in and worked hard in the summer and the fall camp. So after the spring, they kept getting better and kept getting stronger and bigger. So once I saw that, I knew they could play here.
Fourth row middle, Nathan Barrett, Cleveland.com.
Chris, over here. Coach Day was saying that he expects the ones to go against the ones more this week as part of practice. What ways, compared to last year, do you feel like this defensive back group is pushing you guys more this season?
I feel like there's more depth at the corner position, and they have a chip on their shoulder. Really, I feel like they come to play and they come to practice every day. They push us every day and help us get better. So they have a lot of confidence over there, and I like that about them, and that makes us better at the end of the day.
At this stage of your career, do you feel like you still need that? Do you still need to get those kinds of looks in practice, and how has it helped you over these first 6 weeks?
Oh yeah, of course. I like to practice, and when I come to practice, I want to get better. So I kind of challenge DBs in fall camp, and they make me better every day. So it makes it easier in the game on game day for the both of us. So I do want to get better, and they help me a lot.
And for a couple more, second row middle, Dave Biddle, 24/7.
Chris, you could have turned pro, and I'm sure there's a lot of reasons you came back. how big of a factor was your faith in C.J. Stroud that he could be a really good quarterback in you coming back for this season?
It's huge. I mean, I've seen him throw the ball my last year, his freshman year. So I had a lot of confidence in him and his arm talent. He's one of he's a rare breed, and I've never seen a guy throw the ball like that. So I had a lot of confidence in him, and that's one of the reasons why I came back to play with him. So.
How have you seen him grow from game 1 until game 6?
He was dealing with a little shoulder injury at first, earlier in the season, but to see his shoulder get healthy and to see him finally keep building on his performances and getting better every day, not only on the field but off the field in the film room and preparation and all that. He's good, so I can't wait to see him ball the rest of the year.
And final questions, front row left, Steve Hellwagen, 24/7.
Yeah, Chris, Ohio State's won the Big Ten 4 years in a row, and you've got 3 of them yourself. Just this kind of break fits at a good time. You guys are going down the stretch with 6 or 7 weeks here where it's going to be determined and some big-time games coming up. Just how important is it to you to get that 4th one? And what do you say behind the scenes? I know you got to win every day with practice and win each game each week, but
Yep.
How much of a driver is that for you to get a 4th one? Not many guys have that.
That's huge. I mean, if we all want to win our conference. That's our goal every year. So, but it's what football is all about. I mean, you come to Ohio State to play in the big games, and we got a couple of big games coming up, and that's why you come here to play in those. So, I can't wait to play in them and have fun, and we'll see what happens.